Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another Summoner's Rift commentary by yours truly, JE4DE. In this game I am jungling as Udyr and I am joined by Kaiiju playing as Akali in the top lane. In the bottom lane we've got Virox or WiToN as Ezreal. SimpleRin is playing as my favoured jungler Rammus. Evil SimpleRin, it's my Rammus. And WhiteNekos is having connection problems right there. That's that's unfortunate. But in this game, we are up against a Leprechaun Veigar in the mid. There, Udyr is jungling, Soraka and Tristana are going bottom lane, and Aurelia is in the top lane. Now, normally I would be jungling right about now. I would start jungling. But unfortunately, Nekos was in, his words, the little summoner's room. So, my jungling got a little bit delayed here. Anyway, there's not much of an issue. He's here now, cast his Q, and away I go. Now, I played this game just a couple of hours ago, and I remember that we hated that Veigar in this game. He had a bit of a chance to free farm early on in this game, because, granted not for long, but Nekos wasn't there instantly. It was a little unfortunate. Veigar already has 7 ability power. That's not so good. It's going to be a long game if Veigar free farms and farms up that Q. The bottom lane's already being pushed quite nicely right now. Soraka is eating a lot of skill shots from WiToN, and I'd like to point out once again, because of LoL replay, health bars not there, all that sort of stuff. I'll try and keep up with it as best as I can, but I really want the spectator mode to be implemented into normal games. Tristana's on a fair amount of health, but Soraka with her heals, her ultimate has saved a fair number of champions in this game. Not a spoiler alert, it's Soraka. She does that. So, anyway, right now I'm heading off to the little golems. I could have gone for the Wraith right then. I had enough health to do so, had enough health pots, but I don't know why I didn't, to be honest. I think I end up using my smite on one of these golems anyway. There we go. I really should have saved it for the red buff Wraith. Red buff golem, even. Now, there's quite a bit of banter in this game. There's a lot of banter between myself and the other Udyr player, and they got wind that I have a YouTube channel. Thank you, WhiteNekos. So they're constantly asking if I'm recording the game, if it's going on YouTube, all that sort of stuff. So, guys, if you're watching this, this is mainly for me, but this is also partially for you. Bearing in mind that I will most likely never see you again, oh well. In the top lane, Kaiiju has issues right now. Udyr has come along as well. Kaiiju has to flash away. Their Udyr also flashed, turned into bear stance. He's going to tower dive right now. He's turned into bear stance again. Kaiiju gets stunned, and there's the first blood right there. Unfortunately, that is a shame. Unfortunately, Kaiiju didn't get an auto attack off on Udyr or any type of damage, so Kaiiju didn't get the kill. That was unfortunate, to say the least. But the point is that Aurelia is out of lane, and apart from first blood, I'm not sure if Aurelia got an assist. No, she didn't. So it could have been worse. Aurelia could be still up there, she could be free farming, but thankfully she's not. So Nekos is poking away at Veigar as much as he can. Veigar becomes a real threat in the mid as soon as he hits level 6. 17 ability power already. I don't play mid champions, I don't know if that's good for Veigar, but I just know that he wrecked in this game. Wait, how did he all of a sudden get 33? Ah, stupid LoL replay. Excuse me. So they've CV'd WiToN right there, and there's not a lot of point, to be honest. I'm not sure that Udyr is nearby. There's not a gank opportunity, so their CV is now on cooldown. Anyway, I'm going up to try and do a gank on top lane, but unfortunately I believe that Aurelia warded this brush, so knew that I was coming from a mile off. I even popped Ghost, which was a bit of a mistake. Nekos has an opportunity here to do a bit of damage to the turret, sort of poke at it. I tried to jungle invade their wraiths, but unfortunately their Udyr has already cleared them out. Now it's my turn to get my own wraiths. Kaiiju and Aurelia have quite a back and forth in this game. It's not that clear who has the excuse me. It's not too clear who has the advantage straight away. But there's one point in this game where, no spoilers, but Kaiiju has a pretty good game, pretty good moment. So I'm clearing out the wraiths right now, and I believe after clearing that one, I'll end up holding mid lane for Ari. And there I go. Hopefully Veigar won't kill me that much, and Nekos TP's in. Of course, why not? A nice 53 ability power on Ari right now, but their Veigar has got 40, and that's without any ability power items or any ability power runes. Anyway, I'm going in right there, and I keep him away from the lane a bit, or at least a second. Hopefully that second allowed him not to pick up another hit with that Q. So Udyr has gone to the bottom lane right now, and I need to be cautious here because he's coming after me. There he is. In fact, he's just walking away. And Nekos, enough with the innuendos. So once again, I believe this area is warded. Soraka saw me miles away, and it's quite difficult for me to gank right now. My teammates have pushed the lanes quite a lot. I mean, Kaiiju, Nekos, and previously in this lane, WiToN and SimpleRin had all of the lanes pushed, making it easy for their jungler to gank, and rather difficult for me. Nekos is down to a good 400 health, and he'll have to start thinking about running away. I was thinking about trying to sneakily steal their blue, but never mind, it was already destroyed when I got there. Veigar is not on a lot of health right now. Nekos walks straight into that event horizon, and there's an ignite on Nekos as well. Nekos has to flash away. Their Udyr got a front row seat of an ignite killing Ari. That was not so good, and from what I saw, their Udyr is level 7. I'm only level 5. I'm not having the best of games right now. Wait, why is Kaiiju saying OMFG? He has to recall, got a fair amount of health, Aurelia's on full health, not pushing the lane, I don't know. So I'm just being a lane keeper right now, and I could have cleaned up more minions than that, but for some reason I didn't. So I think I'm planning another gank on bottom lane. SimpleRin could, if he skilled the right things, then he could have a pretty nasty taunt on one or the other of them. So they're both hiding in the brush right now, and thankfully minions saw them, and the ward's still there. I should have just gone straight in. Soraka just went ahead and silenced me, proving my point. SimpleRin powering up a power ball. Pow. And whoa! Flying Rammus. I mean, that was not nice for WiToN, being hit in the face by a spiky shell. So, these golems don't like me, so I'm killing them. And I don't know where I'm going right now. I think I'm planning another gank on bottom lane, but in fact there's their Udyr, and I have to run. He's level 8, I'm level 5. He's double buffed. There's SimpleRin straight in there. And SimpleRin uses tremors that all target SimpleRin. WiToN's targeting Soraka, and Soraka falls down. WiToN will have to escape right now. I have to escape, but their Udyr flashed, stunned me. One more auto attack from random fella managed to pick a kill on me. WiToN just manages to escape from that event horizon. That was not the best engagement in the world. We killed their support, but they killed our tank and our jungler, which is relatively annoying. Ahri has to be careful here, because Veigar and Udyr are in the mid lane. Nekos uses his ultimate. There's a fair amount of burst damage, to be honest. And granted, Ahri doesn't have a lot of ability power right now, and, well, she's not exactly a burst down champion. She's pretty much a whittle over time, from what I know. Foxfire and her ultimate are pretty good at keeping an enemy down to low health. So right now I'm cleaning up the wolves, and I'm underleveled right now. All my teammates, apart from SimpleRin, are higher than me, and I'm pretty sure that all of them are as well. In fact, Tristana's only level 6. She's not having the best of games right now. Did I see that correctly? 23 minions by the 12-minute mark. That's not excuse me. That's not exactly brilliant AD carry play. Not to diss this Tristana player or anything, but anyway, I'm planning a gank on top lane right now. Kaiiju is there, but I believe that Aurelia has backed off. Once again, I think this area is warded. Anyway, she's come along again. Kaiiju could burst her down quite nicely, make her consider recalling. So, right now I'm planning a gank on mid lane. Notice how I say planning a gank all the time, and it's rather difficult for me to actually gank, thanks to pretty good ward placement by the enemy team, and the fact that my teammates keep on pushing. SimpleRin has to be careful here. A taunt, unfortunately, Tristana wasn't in turret range, but SimpleRin has got a fair amount of health. 60 armor is not the best in the world. And now Kaiiju has to be cautious. He's got an Aurelia and an Udyr. There's a flash over the brush as well. There's the best down to stun. Here comes their Aurelia. Kaiju needs to really run right now. However, he is on half health. I didn't realise how much health he actually had. Where am I? Oh, I'm in bottom lane with a gank. With a gank that I actually did and was unsuccessful. SimpleRin's completely eating that Tristana auto attack. And now could be a good time to get their supports. I believe Tristana rocket jumps away. She gets ignited. Yeah, rocket jump. And SimpleRin tower dives. Unfortunately, Tremors doesn't get close enough, and heals keep Tristana alive. I escape with about 350 health, and WiToN escapes with about 700. That wasn't a good tower dive at all. It wasn't good. SimpleRin didn't have enough armor to excuse me. SimpleRin had nowhere near enough armor to tank the turret for that amount of time, and WiToN wasn't exactly there to he wasn't there for the cleanup. Anyway, Soraka's healing up, as all annoying Sorakas do, and right now I'm thinking it's a good time to steal their blue. My one's running a little low, and it's there. Why not? A couple of Tiger stances, a couple of Madra's Razor's procs, and leave one last minion for their jungler to have as a nasty surprise. Or at least I believe it's a nasty surprise. Hopefully he wasn't just around the corner to pick it up straight away. In fact, there he is, and we're best dancing each other. Of course. I believe their jungler, he's got movement speed 2, but I've only got movement speed 1, but I've got bear stance 2, so I think that's what made us have the same speed. I'm cleaning up this Wraith camp right now, and I think he is, at this moment in time, I think he's killing our red buff. In fact, it's pretty certain. In fact, he's left the young lizards as a surprise as well. But a couple of Madra's Razor's procs, and they won't last long. So, I believe he's gone in a general this way direction, but no idea where he is.